Welcome to Antalya. Today I'm showing you around a new country that I've not been to yet, Antalya in Turkey. It's a beautiful region, stunning coastline, mountain backdrops, incredible old town. I'm going to show you all of that today in today's video, and I'm starting the day with you all today at Hadrian's Gate, which is a super old place, and it used to be part of a wall that went round the whole of this old town back in, I think it was 130 BC, so it's been around for almost 2,000 years now, which is just unbelievable. But it's all very like Roman architecture, and the wall itself was actually used to defend against attacks. But yeah, now we have the gates here, so the gates still remain. It's really cool. It's a very popular place to come and visit because of course of its age and the intricacy of the detail and everything. It's phenomenal, magnificent, and it's 9 o'clock in the morning. We've got the whole place to ourselves here. And through there we've got the old town, we've got lots of cafes, restaurants, markets, stalls, everything down there. So when you first come into Kaleiçi, the old town, you've got lots of little shops, and I've just found this one here. I've been given permission to film inside, and we've actually got all these ceramics, and just look how amazing they are. The intricate detail on them is just incredible. You can see there on some of the plates and the vases. It's really amazing. It's a huge shop as well. We've got all this all over here, all cups and tableware, and you've even got the Turkish eye, or it's debatable, some people call it the Greek eye. But you've got that over there as well. Yeah, it's a stunning place. The name Kaleiçi, I think I'm saying it correctly, probably not, but it actually means inner castle or inner walls or something. So that's the direct translation, and that's because it's behind the wall. So when you come through the Hadrian's Gates, you actually come out into the old town. And yeah, the streets are incredible. They've obviously got lots of cafes here now, restaurants, gift shops. You know, it's a very touristy place where you can find all your souvenirs, you can get all your food, as well as the hundreds of cats, which you'll see throughout this video, no doubt. There's so many cats here, I love it. So if you're a cat lover, Antalya or Turkey is the place to be. Hello.
Thank you. Hello, welcome.
How are you?
Thank you. Good morning.
Good morning. It's a beautiful shop. The shops are actually really pleasing to look at. There's so many colours, so many vibrant colours. We've got like different types of like lampshades and all these really cool knives in these like leather cases and all kinds of things. You'll find shops like this all through the old town, of like lots of antique looking things and, you know, souvenirs that you can take back with you. I'm not sure if you had to take back a knife back home with you, but they're still pretty cool to look at. Also in the old town there is a place here called Matcha. It's a restaurant and it's very easy to find. It's in the central part, and it's actually the first place I went to when I came here, which was just the other day. So when I first arrived, that was one of the first places I went into. They do amazing food. If you like shrimp or any meats or pizzas, they do all of that sort of stuff in there. It's a great restaurant, and there is other ones down here that are great too. You've got one here called Dublin, and there's another one down there called Edinburgh. Which, by the way, if you haven't seen my Edinburgh vlog yet, go and check it out. Okay, now I'm at a very scenic spot here in Antalya, and just next to the scenic spot, first I will talk about the tower that's here. It's called the Hıdırlık Tower, which is a Roman tower that's also constructed in the 2nd century AD. Some people believe it served as a tomb, so I'm not sure if that's a fact or not, to be honest, but it's a pretty cool tower. I'm not sure if you can go inside or not. There's nothing that says that you can, but it's still a very historic part of Antalya, and it's in a very scenic spot, which you'll see on screen now with the mountains. The mountains in the distance are huge. I didn't realise how big the mountains were in Turkey, but you can see they are magnificent. I'm not sure if the scale shows up really. And there is a park next to it. I'm probably going to butcher the name, how to say it, but I think it's Kaleiçi Park. It's literally just a minute walk from where I was just at the tower, and you go through, you have lines of palm trees, You've got cats, again, everywhere, roaming around the gardens. It looks like there's a little seating area out here as well, like a restaurant, a garden area. And of course, all the time that you're here as well, you have this view of the mountains looking across in the distance, just over there, through the trees. It's a great place to keep shade as well if it gets too hot during the day. And yeah, stunning. And here's a little cat. Hello, what's your name? What's your name? Meow. Oh. But yeah, the park itself was actually established in the 1940s, so really not that long ago. But there's a variety of like palm trees here, citrus trees, and of course there's also, you can hear when you listen, there's lots of different birds, tropical birds and things that you can hear in the trees. So I think it's home to some different wildlife here as well. There's a place here called Kaleiçi Park, which again has another view of the mountains looking across the sea and the cliffs. It's a bit closer to the Marina, so it's a little stop that you can do on the way. It has a beautiful garden. There's lots of beautiful flowers and trees in this garden, and you've got views looking across different parts of the city and the Marina as well. So you can see all the boats, like a little lighthouse things on the dock as well as the glass elevator, which we're going to be going to very soon as well, as that's another attraction here in Antalya. I think this is probably one of the best seaside places I've ever been to, especially for the views. I think if you like scenic views across the ocean, this one so far is unmatched, because it's very rarely that you have a sea view with mountains all the way in the distance and then cliffs and beaches and everything like that all in one area. So now, a bit further down from the tower, we have Antalya Marina. Back in the day was used as a port for trading, as well as, I think, like a defence point, because you've got all the fortification with the walls over there. But now, of course, present day, it's used for doing boat tours and trips around to different parts of the region. So this is where you go to get your ferry or to get your boat. Yeah, it's a really beautiful area, really nice. And just over in the distance, we've got the glass elevator, which we'll check out soon. Okay, so you can just see here by the harbour, we've got all the boats that I was telling you about where they do the tours. And just in front of me here, it looks like we've got people preparing to go on one of the boats. But yeah, I think there is different things you can do. There's like a little island you can go to. They call it the Maldives of Turkey. So that sounds pretty cool. And there's also Hadrian waterfall, which is a huge waterfall that goes into the sea, which I'm hoping to go and do while I'm here. You can see just on the wall over here, we have all the pictures of what you can do. So you've got the tower there, and this is all the things you can see on the boat. You've got the waterfall, a beach there, and then there's a little island. Yeah, nice. Now I'm just at the glass elevator, as you can see just behind me. That's where we're going up. So I think it's free to enter, and it takes you to the top, and then you can walk along a different part of Antalya. So yeah, I think it's free to go in. I'm pretty sure it's free. We will find out in a minute. I'm just at the top of the lift now, and it is free to go up, so you don't have to pay to go up the lift. There is a bit of a queue, and the maximum of 12 people at a time. You do have to wait a little while to go in, but you can see that's where we came from down there. And then got a view looking across the sea, across the Marina, and part of Kaleiçi Old Town. Now when you come out of the elevator, the panoramic elevator, you come out and you turn left, and keep walking down. There's a lot of shops down that way as well, and you've got 2 parks that you can actually walk through. So if you want to go for a long walk one morning or evening or whenever, there's a long walk you can do that takes you through a couple of parks. The first one is Yavuz Oskan Park, which you can walk along by the cliffs along the seafront, and you've got a view of the Marina again from further away. There's like a really cool big statue in the park, very green, luxurious. There is a big selection of restaurants and cafes that you can go to in Ataturk Park, where you have a view where you can sit and have some food and look across the sea. And the one I went into is called Robert's Coffee, and it's really beautiful inside. There's a huge selection of food on the menu. The food is actually reasonably priced as well, but I just went in there and got myself a detox smoothie with like parsley, ginger, mint and apple and things like that. It was really delicious, and I just sat there with a view. It's quite busy because I think it is a very popular attraction to come to Ataturk Park for the view, and it's probably really nice at sunrise or sunset as well if you're going there to you know, watch the sun go down. So for the final stop of the Antalya vlog, I'm in the old bazaar, which is back in the city, and this is where all the haggling happens. This is where where you negotiate and get all the deals when, you know, people try and drag you into the shops and things. Here at the bazaar, it's actually been here, I believe, since 1499, so quite a long time, over 500 years, and it's so busy, chaotic. Of course, it's the haggling place where you can, you know, people will obviously try and get you to come into the shops to buy things, and you can kind of negotiate and get a cheaper price than. But they sell everything here, of course. You can find like suitcases, bags, clothes, shoes, t-shirts, even things like spices and teas, souvenirs, everything, you name it, it's all in there. So I would highly recommend going to check that out, and if you want to get things cheap, it could be a good place to go to bring back some souvenirs from your holiday. But anyway, that does bring me to the end of this video, and I really hope you've enjoyed coming with me on this trip around Antalya. There will be more videos coming soon, of course, as well, from other places around the Antalya region of Turkey and beyond. So thank you as always for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.